Hi everyone, this is the tutorial for Back to Me. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. We're going to start with the first verse, and the first verse doesn't have any real guitar in it, but we've got this kind of low thudding that goes dum, dum, and that is a D major chord, which is an open D string, 2 on the G, 3 on the B, and 2 on the high E string. And what we'll do is play 1, 2, and 3, 4. 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 And on that fourth beat, on the fourth time round, we play an A major chord, which is an open A string, 2, 2, 2 on the D, G, and B, and then an open E string. So we have 4 lots of 1, 2, and 3, 4. And then on that fourth time round, 1, 2, and 3, 4. The verse then continues with 3 more lots of that chord. 1, 2, 3, second time. 1, 2, 3, third time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a bar of nothing. So basically, 7 times round, where the fourth time includes a chord of A. Now just before I show you the chorus, which has a lot of different chords like you saw at the very start of the video, if you're interested in getting a chord chart with all of the structure, with every single chord in the correct order, as well as a separate sheet which has the chords and lyrics matched up, let's say you want to sing along or play along and you need to know which chord goes with which lyric, then head on over to Patreon, links are in the description for that. For the price of a coffee you get access to not only this song but well over 500 songs of the latest releases. So after the first verse, it goes straight into a chorus, and we begin with some E7 chords. So E7 is an open E string, 2 on the A string, 0 on the D, 1 on the G, 0, 0 on the B and E. I'll talk through the chords first, and then I'll talk about strumming and structure afterwards. The second chord is a G minor bar chord, which is a barred finger on fret 3, with these 2 fingers on fret 5 of the A and D string. And I'm using this finger just to help press down. You may want to do the same. Chord number 3, slide it all along 1 fret to F sharp minor. It's then going to go back to E7. It then goes back to G minor, before going to another new chord of B minor. B minor is yet another bar chord, which is 2 on the A string, 4, 4 on the D and G, 3 on the B, and 2 on the high E string. Before going back to an E7 and ending the chorus with an A major chord. Now again, as there's no real guitar part in this, we can take a bit of liberty over how we play those chords, and what I think fits the song really well is this. So if you want to follow what I think works really well with that, we have down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Notice how the first few downs, I'm not focusing on all of the strings of whatever chord I'm on. Down, down, down. It's the third strum, 1 and 2. That is going to be the one where you get the third strum, all 6 strings of whatever chord you're on. And that just adds a nice bit of texture to your playing. So what I'm going to do is play through the full chorus with that strumming pattern, and I'll shout the chords out as we go. E7, G minor, F sharp minor, E7, G minor, B minor, E7, A major. We then get to the second verse, which is similar but slightly different to the first verse. We do go back to playing D with 1, 2, and 3, 4. However, that A chord that we only saw once in the first verse is going to come round every second bar. For example, it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll hear it very clearly on the track. Basically, play D, 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 A. Do that 3 times in a row. And then on the 4th time, you have silence. And it's all wrote out on the chord chart over on Patreon if you want to follow it there. There is some good news at that point. We have another chorus which is exactly the same as the first chorus, so we're going to skip past that part. In fact, I'm going to look over to my notes with my chord chart, and we have a bridge at that point where things do change. We have a D major chord to G major. And G major is a new chord for us because it's not to be confused with G minor, which we had earlier. G major is 3 on the E string, 2 on the A, 0, 0, 0 on the D, G and B, and a 3 on the high E. And we're going to cycle between D and G twice. We then get a little bit more repetition. We have verse number 3, same as the second verse. We have then another chorus, same as the previous few choruses. However, we then have an outro, which is quite a long outro. And what we're going to do is mix and match some parts together. So, some new parts going on with D major, then G, then D to G again, just like the bridge. However, D's next, then E minor, G minor, and D. And then we just keep playing D for 4 more bars before the song ends. And there we go. I have literally never heard of this artist before today, and when I heard this song I thought this sounds brilliant. Really enjoyed listening to this one. So if you did find it useful, please do like and subscribe. I'm very close to 6,000 subscribers, if I can get my words out. And also thanks once again to the people on the screen. There's that many of us now that I've had to use the scrolling feature with all the names. Normally I just put them up on the screen statically, but yeah, there's more than 100 of us now, I think 105. So the moment this video goes live, they will get access to that content for this song, plus 500 other songs of the latest releases. So thanks to them for watching, thanks to you for watching, and I shall catch you in the next video.